Hang on, I didn't download the episode 2 part.
Fuck! Yeah, welcome to Half-Life 2, Part 2. Not Episode 2, not to be confused. We are still in the initial run from the Combine, because we are doing shorter parts now, I guess.
Yeah. Well, so we should have just followed. We should have just copied Brain Scratch from the start. They had the better idea on part length.
You're
20
right.
minutes to 30 minutes. 20 minutes to 30 minutes is just perfect, apparently.
Well, I mean, originally we weren't even necessarily going to be doing full playthroughs of these games. That's our original idea, was to just have like a weekly hour-long video that's like just discussing a game, and we have some footage in the background. You know.
Yeah.
That didn't happen. But this segment's very weird, because you can, like, I mean, there's very few parts in Half-Life 2 where you can just skip past some stuff. This whole area over here with the turret, you can just skip, because the way to go is over there under that bridge.
You just said turret, and I feel triggered. It's turret.
I know it's turret. I just fucking had a speech blurb. What do you want from me?
Fucking hick.
I know it's not turret. God damn it. Alright, also, just so you know, I will be going to every Lambda location. I won't be going to every Lambda location. But,
Then why am I here?
Because health. Look, I need health. Look at my health right now.
We've already established I don't enjoy talking about and playing this game. Why am I here?
Fuck you.
I'm just kidding. I enjoy talking about this game more than playing it.
You know, that is something I will compliment this game over Half-Life 1. I mean, I compliment this game a lot over Half-Life 1 for various reasons. But the Lambda caches in this, where you can like go on a little detour to get some goodies, they've streamlined the shit out of those in this, and some might see that as a downside. But I don't know. I personally didn't really, after many playthroughs, I don't like having to go through a really long segment just to get a health pack. In this, it's just
I
look
feel
out
like
for
with
the Lambda
scripted
symbol.
segments that you're gonna take damage no matter what. This game really could have used a regenerating health system, like in Halo. I know people who complain about it and don't like a lot of regenerating health, but I feel like in this type of game it would have been necessary.
You can avoid taking damage for the most part in this game. There are some parts where you'll take a tiny bit of fall damage or whatever, but it's like they give you plenty of health. You're never gonna be hurting for health in this game if you're good, I should say.
Nice headshots.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been playing a lot more shooters in the past year, so my keyboard mouse aiming is actually significantly improved since we played Half-Life.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of it. Have a little barnacle bowling. They were really proud of this idea.
I wonder why.
They make you do it 3 times. Well, you don't have to do it, I guess, but it's fun. It is a fun thing to kill barnacles with explosives.
Dude, you know what the best built video game bowling was?
What?
Walnut bowling in Plants vs. Zombies.
I will take your word for it, because I have never ever once played a Plants vs. Zombies game.
Only play the actual game, not the weird third-person shooter spin-offs. They don't count. Not in my book.
So none of the most recent games.
Yeah, just play the original. You can play it on DS.
Okay, I mean, it sounds interesting.
I mean, it's just a tower defense game. It's pretty casual. If you feel like playing that kind of game, you'll have fun. Otherwise, you can avoid it.
The most experience I have with tower defense is balloon tower defense.
Yeah.
And, I liked those growing up. So
this is when Valve becomes really proud of what they did.
This is when the physics exist.
I think these are cool to figure out your first time, but they're really annoying to do when you know it.
So yeah,
compared to like puzzles in Portal, where you can pretty snappily go through the puzzles if you know them, and it's a fun time.
Like this, they're making you pick up a bunch of fucking cinder blocks to put on a thing, and this is another thing with the Half-Life games. Everything is always fuck. I know. Well, they like gimp your jump for this for some reason, as well, but like that's another problem I have in general with Half-Life, because it's a technical showcase. A lot of the gameplay elements in the game are like bespoke for one specific section.
Yeah,
and like that's fine, but you're literally never ever gonna use physics objects to weigh something down ever again in this game. It's just them showing, hey, you can do this with our engine, pretty much. And you know, there's quite a bit of that. It's usually, it doesn't get in the way as much as the cinder block puzzle, but you know, it can be annoying, and that's why I will always understand why people don't necessarily like this game, because yeah, it is just a lot of look at our cool technology. And I imagine whatever future game they make will also be like that. So
unfortunately, this is a game that also has a very ravenous fan base.
Yeah,
I don't think they're as obnoxious compared to some other fan bases, but they are, you know, very vocal and such. And I feel that kind of adds to some of this game's modern infamy, where you kind of, a lot of people feel they're forced to have like Half-Life 2, since so many people, especially on the internet, call it the greatest game ever made or their favorite game. I want to sympathize with, I just can't.
I feel like if you feel like you're forced to like a game, then you struggle to form your own opinions. You know, like you don't have to like a game everyone else likes.
And you also don't have to dislike a game everyone else dislikes.
Yeah.
Like what you like. Go play Sonic 06. It's great.
Sonic 06 is a fun fucking time, and I don't care what anyone says. I will die on that hill. But yeah, like that's another thing, like for me especially. Like Half-Life 2 is a fun game. I really like it. I think
we have our clickbait title out of this.
What?
It's okay to dislike Half-Life 2.
Yeah. That could have been the title last part too, but no, it'll work for this part.
No, the last part you call it the most important game of all time. That's a good title. Because it's true.
But anyways, what I was gonna say,
I hate these things. Fuck these things.
Yeah, they're so
annoying.
I mean, you can just always ignore them, but for some reason I feel compelled to fuck them. I want to kill them. But
yeah, I want to fuck them too. What?
Yeah, me too. Just like Wheatley. But anyways, what I was gonna say is I love Half-Life 2. I've said that a million times.
Can you not just blow up the barrel?
No, you can, but I thought there was gonna be some man hacks coming through here. See, I don't have the game memorized, but if I could get the thought out, for God's sake, I love Half-Life 2. It ain't nowhere near the best game in the series. It ain't nowhere near the best Valve game, to me. I think Half-Life 2 Episode 2 is easily the best Half-Life experience you can have. And I think Half-Life Alyx is also a way better game than Half-Life 2. Because like Alyx has the whole, oh yeah, we're gonna showcase our technology and everything that this game has, but the technology they're showcasing is VR, and with VR, that's like just the raw gameplay of it, not necessarily look at our physics objects everywhere. You know, so like they have physics objects everywhere, but they're never the point. It's always, how can we make VR as engaging as possible?
Right.
And that makes that game so much fun. But you know,
I feel like the point of this game should have been, how do we make physics as fun as possible, instead of just, can we do the physics? And I think they achieved that somewhat with like the gravity gun, but then we see some of the gravity-based puzzles, kind of fall apart a little bit, especially on repeated playthroughs.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy to me that the gravity gun was not originally going to be something the player could use. Mm-hmm. Like, they just had that as a developer tool, and they thought, hey, this is fun. We should let the player do this. And I like that kind of design mentality.
Yeah. It's like back when id Software was working on Wolfenstein 3D, it was originally going to be a stealth game like the original Wolfenstein. They had like hot stealth mechanics and everything. You could drag bodies around to hide them from other Nazis. It was pretty in depth. Yeah. They just discovered that killing was the most fun part, so they took everything else that didn't complement killing.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of developers that are able to come up, kind of refine ideas like that, are the ones that are going to make it the most.
Yeah, and you know what? For what it's worth, I think they get a lot of fucking mileage out of the gravity gun in this game.
100%. It's one of the coolest video game ideas just awesome. Ever made.
And
no matter how little you dislike, no matter how much you dislike this game, I don't think you can argue Gravity Gun isn't fun.
Right.
It's so cool. And Raven Home, I could replay forever.
Right. And I was about to say that.
Not want to play anything else.
I was about to say that. Like, while I think Episode 2 and Alex are better games, I think Ravenholm is the single best Half-Life level in the series.
I can agree with that from what I played.
It is fucking amazing. The fact you can play that whole level with just the gravity gun is just fantastic. Hey, it's another iconic Half-Life song. Half-Life 2 song.
Yeah! I don't remember this one as often, but it's good.
It's iconic to me because this is the song that plays on the orange box when you hover over Half-Life 2.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah.
By the way, the orange box is backwards compatible on Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
Best way to play Half-Life 2 confirmed.
I was just about to say, I don't recommend playing the orange box on consoles.
No, Half-Life... PC is better 100%, but it was a great option when it came out.
Right.
Nowadays, it's a terrible option.
Without it, I wouldn't have been into the series. So...
Also, I found out the original Nier has been backwards compatible this whole time, and I could have been playing it on Xbox One instead of a PS3.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Time to restart it! We're starting the playthrough over!
Okay, I quit. How many parts in a row can I get away with saying that I quit? It's two.
What's
so
something
far.
I threaten every part?
You threatened to make me play Drakengard.
But that's not going to happen, so...
It's not going to happen.
You quitting could happen.
It could happen, but will it?
Probably not. Hopefully not. I hope not. I'll miss you, buddy. Don't quit.
I'll leave it a mystery.
Leave it to me? No, you dastardly, you dastard devil.
What would happen is the moment I leave, the channel will just get a massive boom of subscribers. That's just what would happen.
If you left, I don't think I'd make a single video. I'd just live stream and only live stream.
I mean, that's fair. Like, what's the point in doing the commentaries if you got no one to commentate with?
So right now, I'm trying to figure out where to go. I keep switching between the crowbar and the gun. It's fun to do. It feels nice. It's comfortable. All right, so we're gonna send the barrel to this guy again. Remember to shoot it. If you don't shoot it, like always, took a little damage there because of the steam. We're gonna keep moving.
I get the joke. I understand what you're doing. I don't appreciate it.
I'm just saying we could be actual realistic commentaries and talk about the game and our gameplay.
Got a man hack. How will I respond?
I fired a few shots.
Steam.
I fired a few shots, but it's ineffective because of this fence. But I'm gonna keep shooting anyways because I think I can get him.
I did.
All right, I got him.
Oh, Lambda Cache. All right, this has gone on long enough.
And this is what happens when you threaten to leave.
Yep, we become shit. And yep, I just missed that Lambda Cache.
Good job. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Yeah, like, I love the pistol in this game. It's a little inaccurate.
Yeah.
It's a little all over the place, but it feels so satisfying to use. I think the sound design is so good on it.
I think it has to be inaccurate because I feel like one of the things that makes this game a bit challenging in its shooting is the low level of accurate weapons you get.
Yeah.
You get the revolver, which has like no ammo, and you get the crossbow, which is single shot and hard to use in mass groups of enemies, which I think works to its advantage. Compared to something like Halo, where you constantly have a high supply of precision weapons and automatic, less accurate weapons. It creates a different gameplay dynamic, you know?
Yeah.
And it's very different from Doom, which has basically perfect accuracy for all weapons. You just gotta utilize them correctly.
Yeah.
Because accuracy isn't the point of Doom. It takes away from the gameplay if you have accuracy.
Yeah.
Anyways, Sonic, Drakengard, Nier, and Doom. I've mentioned everything here except Mechasol.
God damn it. This room sucks. I never know the best method to deal with these fucking man hacks.
Yeah,
honestly.
there's too many of them.
Like, you don't get a really, really good method of dealing with them until you get the gravity gun, because then they're just a joke. So that's something Valve does a lot. They piss you off to no end. Oh, bitch. They piss you off to no end, but then they give you a tool to make it so satisfying when you're you know. You know what I'm trying to say. They make it really
I don't
hard.
know what you're trying to say.
They make something really annoying and
explain it better.
Shut up. They make something really annoying and really stupid for you to deal with all the time. Fuck.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get a barrel up to the top there. Ow.
These physics are great.
I gave up. Okay.
Good.
Maybe not. Who knows? But they make something really annoying to deal with, and then they eventually, after you've dealt with the annoying thing for a very long time, give you a tool to easily deal with that annoying thing. And then it feels like the most satisfying god trip you've ever had. Yeah. So when you get the fucking gravity gun and you realize you can grab the man hacks, it's
kind of like Super Metroid teaching you about the wall jump, except the difference there is you don't have a gravity gun you can access from the start of the game.
Yeah.
Like the wall jump.
Mm-hmm. It's great.
Okay,
so I recommend ignoring the man hacks. You know what? Honestly, the best strategy in the early game, ignore the man hacks. Unless you can't, because they put you in those tight corridors with them. So
what bitches?
Ignore them.
What happens
as much
if you break
as
the boxes?
Huh?
What happens if you break the boxes?
Oh wait, you're supposed to get the big wooden cylinders out that you can't break.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Thank you, Valve, for idiot-proofing the game. Except I'm still an idiot, so.
So the aux power in this game is the most annoying mechanic. It's actually so annoying because it powers your breathing, it powers your sprinting, and it powers your flashlight.
Yep.
Why?
I didn't know I needed all three of those under the same power system, but I did.
Sprinting makes my flashlight battery go down.
Yeah.
Like, what?
That does not make sense.
And simultaneously, sprinting causes me not to be able to use my flashlight or breathe underwater. Like, what? That's another reason episode 2 is just better, is because they split the sprinting. You can just sprint freely forever in episode 2.
I'm surprised they don't do that here. I don't feel like having a limited sprint really does anything in this game, other than to piss me off.
It doesn't. I actually don't really get why it's in the game. Because like you think about Half-Life 1, your default running speed is the sprinting speed in that game.
Look, they had just played Mario 64 on DS and thought Nintendo struck gold when they gave Mario a run button.
Oh, true.
Look, they're ahead of the time. They even beat out Sega.
Well, no, I think, you know what? I think Mario 64 DS was actually inspired by this.
Yeah, in the future, of course.
Yes. When did Mario 64 DS come out?
I actually don't know which came out first.
I don't even remember when the DS came out. I thought it was 2005.
Dude, I don't remember. I just remember having one.
When did the DS release?
Hey, no Google here. No Google on this channel.
It was November 21st, 2004.
And Mario 64 was probably not a launch title, I think.
Half-Life 2 was like 2 days before the DS.
Well, look, the Nintendo sent them development builds.
True. No, you know what happened? The beta leaked.
That is true.
Nintendo got their grubby hands on it.
So Nintendo stole from Valve. I knew it.
Yeah, they stole Valve's fucking work.
And then they remade all Mario 64 to work with a run button.
They actually ported the source engine to the DS, and that's what Mario 64 DS runs on. We airstrafe. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I've played so many Valve games. I've played so much Half-Life 2. I've never gotten good at airstrafing. It's just not something I'm good at.
You should be dead right now.
Nah, I got the HEV
That's
suit
a lot
on,
of...
with no helmet.
He should be dead or dying of every cancer and organ failure you can think of.
But, a counterpoint, morphine administered.
Yeah, that's how it works.
The G-Man doesn't actually exist. It's just Gordon's mind hopped up on fucking drugs, creating this illusion.
I could believe that.
He's got so much morphine that his aging has stopped. And he has hallucinations of a man in a suit with a
No, this isn't even in the future. The Combine are just that good. This is only like a few days after Half-Life 1. Gordon just woke up as a hobo on a train.
He hallucinates the line of Eli saying, "You don't look one iota older than the day I last saw you," or whatever.
Look, if you're so hopped up on drugs that you see a man speaking to you, it's not that out of it's not that far out of left field. I'm just saying.
This is like the Link is dead theory in Majora's Mask.
Link is dead. I don't hear anything different.
Gordon is actually in a hospital bed, and his friends are just coming to visit him periodically. But they have to strap him to the bed because he thinks he's running around fighting zombies and shit.
Yeah, I love those kinds of theories. They always make so much sense. It's hilarious.
Head crab.
I forget the exact... You ever seen The Big Lebowski?
No.
Oh, never mind then.
I think you've asked me this before.
Maybe. I don't know.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
That's such a funny movie. Anyways, you've seen Family Guy then, right?
No.
Have you actually?
You know I haven't. You know I haven't.
No, I apparently don't because I'm literally asking you if you have. So apparently I don't.
If I haven't watched Futurama or The Simpsons, you really think I've watched Family Guy?
I mean, they're very different shows.
No. They're cut from the same cloth. Also, me hitting this thing with my crowbar should shock me.
Yes. Worst game ever made, I agree.
Yeah, fuck you, head crabs. Oh no, that one made it through. This is also like the only time the head crabs can burrow in the fucking ground in this game.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have nothing to say.
We don't have much left of this part, but next time, are y'all ready for some fucking boating?
Worst part of the game.
Oh, fuck you, you baby.
Look, I played it on
Get your
stream.
driver's license
awful.
and you understand how to drive this thing.
Hey, Dr. Freeman.
Hey, I drive the car in this game just fine.
It's got like similar
It's
controls.
not even about... Okay, it's not about controlling the car. It's just the section's not fun.
I'll disagree. It feels like a Sonic level.
No. But okay.
Yeah, if you master it and you speed run it, it's good. It's like a Sonic level.
Alright, you better be proving that next part.
I will be, but I will stop for Lambda caches. Because I like to get health.
That's okay. That's okay.
We get to do lots of big jumps and fucking ramping off of half pipes and shit. Next time on Half-Life 2.